Hi, welcome. Today is a full beginner mat class in Pilates. So when you are ready and you have your mat laid out, the only other prop we might be using in class today is a band to stretch with. If you have like a long towel, you can use that too, or you can just use your hands. All right, so once you're ready to go, we're going to step to the end of your mat. And have feet hip distance apart, and just find that weight distribution, equal weight between toes and heels. Find that lift up of your abdominals. You're going to take a knee bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll it down. Hang here. Good. Soften the knees, roll back up to standing. Inhale, again, reaching up. Exhale, chin to chest and roll down. One more time, rolling up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, roll down. We're going to stay down. I want you to shift some of your weight into your toes a bit. And gently nod your head yes and no. Try to relax your neck. We'll walk it out into a downward dog. Stretch your tailbone up to the ceiling. Engage your arms into your back. Pull the abs in still. And then run your feet in place. Send one heel down, bend the opposite knee. And switch. And switch. Switch. Just keep going at this deliberate, slow pace. Just getting the body a little bit warmed up. Drop both heels down to the floor. Stretch everything out. Lift both heels, bend your knees. Come into all fours. So if you need to adjust your position, please go ahead. Your shoulders should be right over your wrists. Your hips should be right over your knees. Take an inhale. As you exhale, contract into a C curve, bringing your head and tailbone towards one another. Inhale, reverse it into extension. And again, exhale, contract. Inhale, extend. Still keeping the shoulders down, keeping the abs in. Contract. And extend. Let's do one more. Exhale, C curve. Inhale, extension. And then find your way to a neutral position. So lifting out of the shoulders. I'm going to go tail wag side to side. You take your hips to the right. Try to look at your right hip. Take your hips to the left. Try to look at your left hip. And we'll keep going slowly, side to side. Good. Breathe. One more time each way. Very nice. Widen your knees. If you are able of going into a child's pose, go ahead and stretch into a child's pose here. Let your head rest down on your mat and just take a nice deep breath. Exhale. Relax your hips, relax your shoulders. And then roll back up. So, we're just going to flip into a seated position, however you need to get there. And then come forward so that your feet are towards the end. You're sitting nice and tall. I want you to exhale into that C curve, round everything, and then lift up tall. And C curve and round, and lift up tall. And now we're going to C curve round. Keep your feet on the floor. Trail your hands along your legs all the way to the mat. Nice. From here, you can pull your feet in a little bit and find that nice, relaxed, heavy tailbone. If you did the intro class with me, you will find that neutral position from your pelvic clock. If you didn't do the intro class, that's okay. I would encourage it, but just try to find parallel hip bones to the ceiling, heavy tailbone on the mat. We're going to march our legs. You're going to lift one leg tabletop without altering anything in the torso so the abs and shoulders are connected. Place that leg down. Left leg tabletop and down. So you're going to march at a speed that isn't exactly slow, maybe a bit of a challenge for you to maintain, but you do want to find the stability in your torso. That's your goal right now. Up and down. Good. One more left side. Place it down. Take your hands around behind your head. Just really loosely interlace your fingers. Try not to go too hard with it. We're going to pull the shoulders in so the elbows, when properly connected into your back, are going to be lifted off the floor slightly. Take an inhale here. Exhale as you curl up. Gaze at your knees. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl. Inhale, open. So everything's working from my core, from my center. I'm trying to not overuse my neck because my neck is just staying in a neutral position. 2 more times. Good, last one. Nice, release your head back down. Place your arms back by your sides. Lift now both legs to tabletop. You may need to imprint your lumbar spine to find the abdominal connection necessary. We're going to do toe taps, one leg at a time first. One leg taps down to the mat. You use your abs to scoop back up. Notice my low back is not leaving the mat as my leg goes down. The only thing moving in my body are the legs. Everything else is working hard to stabilize. My neck is trying to not take in any tension. Okay, one more, right and left. Keep tabletop. We're going to go over the 100. I want you to exhale, curling up, reaching your arms nice and long, maintaining the tabletop position. Pump straight arms from the shoulders. Now inhale, 1, 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, 5, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, 4, 5, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, 5, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, exhale 2, 4, 5, inhale 2, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, exhale 2, 4, 5, last set, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, lower the head down, hug your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Good, letting everything release again. Okay, place your feet back down on the mat, hip distance apart. We're going to go over a little pelvic lift with an articulating spine. So we're going to tuck the tailbone, imprinting the lumbar spine, engaging your glutes and hamstrings. Start to roll the hips up into your pelvic lift, pulling the rib cage still down and shoulders back, and then drop the rib cage, roll down slowly all the way to your tailbone, and release back to neutral. And again, finding your breath, exhaling up. Take an inhale at the top, exhale all the way down. 3 more. Good. 2. Last time 3, we're going to lift up and hold. Little pelvic pulses going up. 2, engage the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Hip dips. Rotating through the spine, drop your right hip down, but don't let the knees change. Squeeze the right glutes, lift the right hip back up. Drop your left hip down, and lift up. Notice I'm not really touching my mat. I'm not forcing myself to go lower than what my body is going to allow me to do in that rotation. And I'm pulling my abs in to find the stability in the rotation. So I'm not just loose and going to my full end range where I could potentially injure myself. We want to avoid that. One more, right and left. Hold the bridge. Now drop the rib cage, roll down all the way one vertebra at a time. Yes, shake out the legs. Whew. All right, so we're gonna open the feet out slightly and work on our roll up. In the intro class, we worked on these with bent knees. If you're more advanced, you can have straight legs. We will be doing those as well in this class. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll up. If you're a beginner, grab your legs. Try to keep your feet flat on the floor and then sit up tall. Go into that C curve and roll back down. Trail from the legs. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, roll up. Yes. Sit tall. C curve again, roll back. 2 more like this. If you don't need to grab your legs, then don't do that. Always try to challenge yourself to your ability. Exhale, roll down. Now, you can either keep going with the open bent knee, or we can go with straight legs. Your feet are going to flex back, your legs are squeezed tight together. Arms are still reaching, connected into your back. Inhale, prepare. Exhale as you roll up. Get through that sticky spot. Try your best to keep the heels down, stretch forward. Sit up nice and tall, find that C curve again, roll down. As you roll down with straight legs, keep reaching your legs really long in the opposite direction. One more time, exhale, roll up. Stretch forward. Sit up nice and tall. And finding that roll down, find that two-way stretch. Stretch through the heels as you roll in the opposite direction. And then bring your arms back to your sides. Okay. So here is where you can use the band. If you need to get your band, sit up real quick. I'm going to grab my band today because my hamstrings are pretty tight. I'm going to take it around 1 foot, holding the ends, and then just return to my back. From here, I'm going to lift that leg up and focus on getting my hips even, my tailbone heavy. Notice my non-stretching leg is still really energized with that flexed foot. We're going to bend and stretch. If you don't have a band or a towel to use, take your hands around your thighs and just self-stabilize. One more time. Stretch, hold, and breathe. Good, lower that foot a little bit. And we're going to just switch sides up here. Okay, you're going to stretch through that right leg now. The left foot is stretching up tall. Even hips. Bend the knee. Stretch it up. Bend. Stretch. 2 more times. Bend. Stretch. 1 more time. Bend. Stretch and hold. Nice deep breaths. Good. Bend the knee into the chest. take that band away and just set it off to the side. So, straight leg circles. Let's leave the left leg down and energized. We're going to bend the right knee into your chest, stretch it up to the ceiling. Small circles first. We're going to circle out and around to the right for 5, 4, 3, stabilizing the hips, 1, now reverse, other way, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend the knee into your chest, lengthen it down to the mat. Stabilize the right leg, pull the left knee in, stretch it up to the ceiling. Small circles going out to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend the knee into your chest, stretch that leg nice and long. Big leg circles. Pull the right knee in, stabilize the left leg. Stretch your right leg up to the ceiling. Big leg circles do allow some hip movement, but you're not going to be all loosey-goosey everywhere. Always want that abdominal stability. Take the right leg out to the right side. Go out as far as you can without completely rolling over to the side. Sweep that right leg long. Now cross over the body. The hip lifts slightly. It's not a full-on twist. It's a slight lift, and then you bring it around to the top. You go ahead and around to the right, out, sweep it down, cross it over to the ceiling. 2 more, out, sweep it down, over to the ceiling. 1 more this way, out, down to the ceiling. Now we reverse, cross, sweep around, and up, cross, sweep around, and up. 2 more, cross, sweep around, and up. Last time, cross, sweep around, up, grab behind your thigh, pull that knee in, wiggle it a little bit. If you're like me, your hip flexor is going crazy right now. So let your hip flexor relax. We're going to stretch that right leg long. Stabilize the right side. Pull the left knee into your chest. Stretch your left leg up. So big leg circle, go out to the side without letting the hips move. Sweep it down and around. When you cross it over, that hip can lift ever so slightly off the mat and come back center. Out, down and around, and up. 2 more. Out, down and around, and up. Last time, out, down and around, and up. Now we go the other way. Cross over the middle line, down, around, and up. 2. Keep your abs strong. 3. 1 more. 4. And again, grab behind the knee. Pull that left knee in. Move it around a little bit. Try to get the hip flexors to relax. All right. Straighten out those legs. So it's time to do some ab work. We're going to go through our part of our series of 5 abs. I want you to pull both knees into your chest. Imprint the lumbar spine. Exhale, curl up to a chest lift. Single knee stretch. Your left leg is going to stretch. Left hand goes to your right knee, right hand goes to your right ankle. Inhale, exhale, switch, and switch your hands. Always opposite hand to knee. Switch again, 2, 2, 3, 3. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Hug both knees. Rest your head. Good. Double knee stretch. you start similarly. You're curled up, hands are separated, low back is imprinted. Inhale, stretch arms and legs. Exhale, circle around, hug it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug it in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Rest. Turn your head side to side if your neck got a little too involved. As your abs get stronger, that will happen less often. All right. So we're going to do another roll up to sitting. You can do straight legs. You can do bent knees. I'm going to have soft, open bent knees for our beginner people. Reach engaged arms over your head. Take an inhale. As you exhale, curl chin to chest. Use the abs you just worked on and sit up nice and tall. Hopefully we're doing okay so far. Scooch forward a bit. We're going to learn rolling like a ball today. So this is a combination of you need ab strength and some momentum to make it work. So some of you might at first end up just like falling flat on your back and you can't roll up. Once you find the balance of momentum and abdominal connection, it's going to become much easier. So I want you to sit pretty close in, one hand on each ankle. Don't interlace your fingers. Rock back onto your tailbone, C-curve, look at your belly button, and then lift your feet off and just balance on your tailbone for a moment. Take an inhale. As you exhale, imagine someone's just poked you in the tummy. You contract, you roll back to your shoulders, you use your abs and momentum to roll back up and balance on your tailbone. We go again, exhale back. And 2 more, exhale back. Last time, exhale back. And then open your knees to butterfly stretch, fold forward. If you're struggling with this, feel free to pause me and keep working on it if you feel inclined. If you're just really annoyed and want to move on, then, we'll keep going. Hang out here for a second. And then roll up sitting tall. Take a nice deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale. All right. So I'd like to go into a side lying position. This is not really a classical order. We're going to do side lying, clams, hydrants, and circles. So I'm going to go down to my right side first. That means I'll be using my left leg first. You can do whichever side you would like. So find, we call a little mouse hole. Here, there's a little gap. You're lifted through your abs. Your hips are stacked. The bottoms of your feet and your spine are flat, as if you were up against a wall. We're going to hold here. We're going to open the top knee, feet stay together, and close, all while the shoulders relax and your abs pull in. These are clams. Good, just 2 more. Now hydrants, that top leg lifts, still parallel. Try to avoid turning the leg out. And then lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Two more here. And rest. So there might be a little burn happening, hopefully. Bent knee circles. Lift that top leg. Draw a circle with your kneecap, as if you were drawing on a board or a piece of paper in front of you. Whew, these burn. These will get you. One more this way. Now reverse. One more here, and rest. Nice. So we're going to flip over. All right. So just a little FYI, sometimes the second side can feel way harder than the first side because it's already tired from stabilizing the first leg. So you have that little mouse hole below you, your abs are strong, your shoulders are down, your feet are properly aligned with your spine. We're going to start with your clams. Two more. Now your hydrants, lifting in a parallel bent knee. One more here. All right, now we have our last part, bent knee circles. Lift that leg to hip level, drawing a circle with your kneecap. So the whole leg moves from your hip. Good. One more. And then reverse. One more here, and rest. Fantastic. Roll to your back for a moment. I'm going to cross your first ankle, whichever leg you did first. Cross that ankle over the opposite knee. Reach under the thigh, under the knee to the thigh, and then pull in for figure four stretch. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Deep inhale, exhale. Let's switch legs. Deep inhale. Exhale to release. And we're going to roll to our tummies. Okie dokie. Yes, I just said okie dokie. Swan extensions. So in our intro class, we did mini swan on the forearms only. If that's where you're at, go ahead and do mini swan. In this beginner class, we're going to go into our full swan. So you're going to pull the hands more towards the shoulders here. Still have a slight separation of your feet. Press your pubic bone into the mat, pulling the abs in away from the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the shoulders down together, lifting with your upper back and pulling the abs in. Notice my arms don't get all the way straight. I'm not trying to force my lumbar spine into a lot of compression. Release back down. Inhale, exhale and lift, and release down. Let's do two more. Inhale, exhale, lift, and release. One more time. Inhale, exhale, lift, and release all the way down. So we're going to do single leg quad stretch here if you are able. You're going to bend your right knee, reach behind, let your forehead rest on your left hand. Try to have knees together and abs pulled in. Deep breaths and release that leg. Switching sides. Good. Grabbing that left foot, pulling it in. Get your knees as even as possible. And release. So single and double leg kick, they are next. I want you to take your forehead to the mat and interlace your fingers behind your back. We're going to start with single leg kick. I want you to flex the right foot, tap the heel in, 1, 2, 3, stretch the leg, reach with your arms back and lift into extension. Release back down. Left side, 1, 2, 3, stretch and lift. Release back down. One more time, single leg, 1, 2, 3. Release back down. 1, 2, 3. Release back down. And rest. Now, double leg. If reaching your hands behind your back is just not going to happen, you can also do forearms and just hold up on the forearms with abs connected. Double leg kick. For those who can reach behind your back, we're going to have your head turned to one side, hands resting behind your back, feet together. Keep your head down. Double leg kick. 1, 2, 3. Stretch your legs into extension with your back. Now as you go back down, turn your head to the other side and double leg kick. 1, 2, 3. Stretch, lift into extension. One more set. Looking back again at the camera. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Breathe here. Release all the way down. Look back again at me and take a deep breath. Okay. Push back into child's pose, please. Round everything out. And roll up. All right, so we're going to return to our back and do some more ab work. So sit nice and tall, roll down with control to your back. We're going to finish up our series of 5 work with the last 3 sections. So I'd like you to hug your knees into your chest. We're going to start with single straight leg, also called scissors. Your legs are going to go straight up to the ceiling. You're going to curl up into a chest lift, reach both hands behind the right leg, lower the left leg down, pull the right leg in, 1, 2, switch, switch, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more. Rest it down. So this next one is double straight leg stretch. If your neck is really aggravated, keep your head down and triangle your tailbone. I'm going to choose that option today. If your neck feels fine, then you can curl up in chest lift with your hands behind your head. We're going to stretch both legs without arching. So imprint. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you lift back up. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you lift up. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Hug it in. So our last part in our series of 5 is crisscross. Hands will go behind the head. Tabletop legs to start. Imprint your lumbar spine. Exhale, curl up. Stretch the left leg long. Twist your torso towards the right knee. Think of twisting rib cage, left rib cage to right hip. Switch. Switch and switch. Good. 3, 3. Exhale, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Good. Bring your feet to the mat. Open your arms to the sides. Let your knees just fall to one side. Have a really gentle stretch in rotation through the spine. Come back up to center. And twist other way. And breathe. Good. Return back to center. Great. Rolling up to sitting. You can choose straight legs. You can choose bent knees. I'm going to do straight legs this time. Take an inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. Woo. Roll up. Fold forward. Roll back up to sitting. Go ahead and face me. We're just going to do a nice gentle inner thigh stretch. I want you to bend one knee in front. Stretch your other leg out to the side. We're going to reach over to that straight leg. Just be really easy about it. Keep that opposite hip glued to your mat. Let your head drop down. Bring it up slowly. Switch sides. Nice lifted posture as you lean over gently. Opposite hip down into the floor. Release your head down. Bring it up slowly. And just crisscross your feet however you are comfortable. I want you to just sit here, nice tall spine, close your eyes. Take 2 deep inhales. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And you are done. Great work on completing your full beginner class. We will be adding more mat classes in the following weeks, especially at the moment right now is coronavirus. Woohoo! So probably a lot of you might be stuck at home or just choosing to stay at home. So we're going to try to get you more classes so you stay fit, stay active and healthy. And I'll see you next time.